Good morning. This is your word and a prayer for the day. And today's word is judgment. And I'm going to start out with an old saying that we used to say as kids. And I'm sure you must have heard it. It says, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." I don't know where that came from because words hurt worse than anything. And it's true, they may not break your bones, but words are very, very dangerous and deadly to our souls, or they're very encouraging. But the word of the day is judgment because I've been dealing with this lately. And, you know, when you judge someone, you're kind of throwing stones at them. You think you might be doing the right thing sometimes. Sometimes you don't care, but you say, oh, well, that person, you know, whatever. That person doesn't look so good. That person doesn't talk so good. That person has a problem. That person um, doesn't raise her children well, or you know, that person is lazy or whatever. You know, we make that judgment. And why do we think we can make that judgment? Is it because we're not lazy and because we've raised our children well? Um, well, I go back to the story of Jesus when he came upon this woman who was about to be stoned. And she had done something wrong. Maybe it was having an affair, I don't know. And she was, they were going to throw stones at her and kill her because that's what they did back in them days. Well, Jesus came along and he said, okay, you can throw stones at her, but let the one who has never sinned throw the first stone. Never sinned. Well, one by one, they left and never threw the stones because they realized they had sinned and they couldn't throw the stone. And when you are judging someone and deciding that you know better than they do something, you throw that stone at them, but you forget you too have sinned because we all have sinned. None of us, not one of us is perfect. And every single one of us have sinned. And so the judgments are really not ours to make. Those are for God. We can help each other. We can support each other. If someone needs help taking care of their children, jump in and help them. If you're not willing to help them, then don't judge them. If someone can't clean their house right, jump in and help them. But if you're not willing to, then don't judge them. But you can say, can I help you? So let's think about that before we judge anybody else, whether it be as a joke or whether it be in real life. Okay, let's say a prayer. Dear Lord, I thank you for each person watching this, and I ask you to bless them. First of all, Lord, let no one judge them to where it would hurt them and hurt their life and hurt their relationships, Lord. I ask that you help us to understand none of us are perfect and we all need help, and we need help from each other. We don't need judgments and pain and stones thrown at us. We need support and love and help, Lord. Some of us are better at other things, and so we need to do those things for those that are not as good. And we are not perfect in some things. And so we need to learn to accept help from others, Lord, rather than throwing judgment at each other. Let's throw a hand to each other in help. Lord, a hand to help. Lord, I just thank you, and I ask that you would help each person to see what they need today and to let them learn to accept help. Let pride not get in our way, or selfishness, or jealousy, or any of the emotions that stop us from helping and getting help, Lord, because we're all put on earth to do something different. So I ask that they see what they're good at, and today they learn how to offer what they can do to help someone else, and then they learn how to take the help that they need, Lord. And just bless each person with what they need today. In your name, I ask you to hear my prayer. Amen.